Fair warning, friends. Should you prefer to remain unburdened by foreknowledge of the thrilling adventures of Kratos, Atreus, and yours truly, then turn back now. Spoilers for Ragnarok lie ahead.
What's up everybody, it's Jim, and in today's video I'm ranking all the realms and the main characters of God of War Ragnarok. I've also done a review of God of War Ragnarok, which I will link in the description below. Highly recommend to watch the review after this video. And you can share your ranking of these realms and the main characters in the comment section below. There are 9 realms to rank and 7 characters to rank. So let's get started with the realms. So for me, my least favourite realm in God of War Ragnarok is Helheim. The reason why it's my least favourite is because it can feel very empty and hollow at times, and once you've done the story parts of Helheim, I don't think it's a realm you ever go back to unless you want to 100% complete it. I still do find the realm quite fun to explore, and my favourite part of it is the giant wolf Fenrir. I think he looks really cool, and there is a really cool boss fight in the game as well. My number 8 is Niflheim, and my favourite part of this is the broken prison part of it, which is where you actually free the real version of Tyr, not the version of Tyr that Odin was portraying. I also really like that this is a very significant location for the Raven collectibles. Once you collect a certain amount of them, you go to this location to receive rewards. But to me, it's not the most memorable realm, even though it is one of the better looking ones aesthetically. It's just not a realm I'm going to rush to go into. My number 7 is Muspelheim, and I absolutely love the lava aesthetic here. I think it looks really cool, and I really enjoy the trials and challenges that this realm provides. I also find it a very fun realm to platform as well. But other than those things I mentioned, there's not really too much else to really mention with this realm. Number 6 is Alfheim, and I appreciate how fun but challenging the puzzles are in this realm. There's definitely a lot of puzzles to do here, and I find it a very beautiful looking realm. It definitely is one of the best looking places you will find in this game. But the reason why I've got it at number 6 and not any higher is because I find this location too tough and challenging at times. And you explore this realm quite early on in the game, so I think it should be one of the realms that you've explored later on in the game, or just made the realm easier overall. Number 5 is Asgard, and I was so glad to actually explore Asgard in this game, as that was something I wanted to do in the previous God of War game, but unfortunately that realm was locked. This is yet another realm that looks absolutely breathtaking, but the reason why it's not any higher in my ranking of these realms is because when you go there, you feel very restricted. You're not as free as you are in the other realms. And the people that you find in Asgard, I didn't find them that likeable sometimes, and I think they could have been written a bit better so you felt a bit more welcome when you entered this realm. Number 4 is Jotunheim, and I find this the most relaxing realm to explore. I love the vibe that this place gives me. I also find it quite an intriguing location as well. It's a very fun realm to explore. There's just not as much to it as the other realms I'm going to talk about on this list. In case you didn't know, there actually is a way of going to Jotunheim as Kratos, which I find really cool. It's also a very significant realm in the lore of God of War Ragnarok, and because of that, it's definitely quite high on my list. Number 3 is Midgard. The reason why I'm not getting it higher is because there's too much snow and ice for my liking, but I find this the best realm to explore, and I also enjoy riding the sleigh. I think that's a really cool inclusion. That the previous God of War game was a boat, but this time it's a sleigh because of the snow and ice. But I personally did prefer Midgard in the previous God of War game from 2018. My second favourite realm in God of War Ragnarok is Svartalfheim, and I find the aesthetic for this very unique. I can't think of any of the locations in open world games that look like this. I find the puzzles very fun, and the enemies to defeat in this area are challenging but fun as well. But my favourite part of this realm is riding the bow and looking around the gorgeous scenery. I was just in awe with a lot of the scenery in this realm. My favourite realm in God of War Ragnarok is Vanaheim, which is the biggest area to explore. in God of War Ragnarok. It's also varied in terms of locations. There are loads of different places you'll be exploring in this realm. I love the puzzles, I love the challenge that this realm provides, and I love the attention to detail as well. My favourite part of the realm is the day and night feature, which this is the only realm in God of War Ragnarok that has that. And I love that depending on what time of day it is, some of the gameplay will change as well. That's such an awesome touch. And for all those reasons, Vanaheim is, and probably always will be, my favourite realm in God of War Ragnarok. Now that I've ranked the realms, let's rank the 7 main characters. My number 7 is Odin, in brackets, Tyr in disguise, and he's definitely a master manipulator. He's a very unpredictable character as well, and I find him very interesting and intriguing. However, he's not a character I really relate to, and I find him a little bit annoying at times. I also find it very interesting the fact that he gets other villains to do the fighting for him. He's not someone that really fights a lot. My number 6 is Brock, who is the heart of the main characters, I would say, and is also a character that keeps his feelings to himself, but is definitely caring for others as well. He has a great bond with his brother Sindri, and it's very, very sad when Brock sadly passes away in this game. It was a shock to all of us players playing the game. My number 5 is Sindri, Brock's brother, and he's a very brave dwarf, but Brock is also brave as well, but I think Sindri is the bravest of the two. He's also a very helpful character, and is a very emotional character, especially after Brock's passing. Number 4 is Mamiya, the smartest man alive, and he is the answer to your every question. He's also very wise and smart too. I love hearing all of Mamiya's stories. I find them very fun and very interesting. He's also funny when he needs to be. He's also calm and collected when he needs to be, and he's definitely another father figure to Atreus. My number 3 is Freya, and she's a great fighting companion. She's very loyal to her friends and her brother as well, and there's quite a character journey, because to start off with in the game, she hates Kratos. She wants to defeat him because he defeated her son that was nearly going to kill her. So Kratos saved her life, but she never thought of it as that. But about midway through the game, her and Kratos make up and they become really, really great allies. And in fact, after the story of God of War Ragnarok, she's your companion throughout the rest of the journey. My second favourite character in God of War Ragnarok is Atreus, Kratos' son. And I find her a very fantastic character, and I think Sonny, who plays Atreus, did a fantastic performance as well. I definitely preferred Atreus in this game than the previous God of War game. He's also more mature in this game, especially in the ending, the fact that he's going on his own journey. He's very fun to play as in this game, once you get to play him, that is. My favourite character in God of War Ragnarok is of course the one and only Kratos, one of my favourite video game characters. Christopher Judge does one of the best performances I've seen in any video game. He was really, really believable as Kratos. He really put his all into that role. Kratos is also so much fun to play as in this game. He feels really, really great. All of his weapons are really, really great. You just feel like a God of War when you're playing as him. He's a very well written character and has a bunch of emotional scenes, and there's great interactions with every hero he's with. He's probably had the biggest character arc in this game. He learns to let go and let Atreus follow his own destiny, which I find that very, very powerful stuff. And towards the end of the game, when Kratos sees his future, it just really, really got to me, definitely got to him, because he actually shed a tear in that part. For all those reasons, he's easily my favourite character in this game. And like I said, he's one of my favourite video game characters of all time, thanks to God of War Ragnarok. So I've ranked all the realms and the main characters of God of War Ragnarok again. You can let me know your ranking in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and comment. Until next time everyone, ciao.